Okay, guys, we've got a lot to go through today. I want to explain how you can completely automate your entire SEO pipeline. And this was something that was pretty much impossible to do a couple of years ago. But now, thanks to all of the incredible AI tools available, it's far more viable, to the point that every part of SEO can now be completely automated if you choose the right tools. So what we're going to do in this video, I'll explain exactly how you can run these automations and the sort of results that you can get. There are two core parts to SEO. One is building backlinks so you can increase your domain rating. And the second is then taking advantage of that and ranking for high value keywords with a lot of search volume. I'll go through all of this in detail in a second, but I just want to explain what all of these things mean. And then we'll go into the actual automation pieces so you can set it up for your own website. And this works for basically any niche. So it doesn't matter if you're running a fitness brand or a tech company, any single niche or any niche in the world really will work with this sort of automation, because so the types of tools that we're using are going to look into our business, extract all of the details from it, and then start to give us results that work for our particular niche. So what we're going to use is the Claude desktop app through a feature called Co-work to build backlinks automatically. So we're going to use a prompt, and you can grab that prompt by coming to spectreseo.com, scroll down to the bottom here, and we'll go to resources and then click this Claude scheduler backlink finder. What we're going to do with this prompt is pop it into Claude and have it run on a schedule. So every single day it returns to us brand new backlink opportunities that we can rank for. So we don't have to go off and spend a huge amount of manual time searching for all this stuff ourselves. So at the top here, you can see that we would enter our business name, the business URL, a description of our business, and the primary competitors. Then we'll look at things like the target audience. So here we can put in keywords for our particular niche. And then this prompt, which is really long, but it has to be detailed because it's for an AI agent, not for a human, is going to go off and then return to us a bunch of backlink opportunities every single day that we can rank for. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to use an app called Spectre to automatically create content. And then this is going to go off and then research all of the topics heavily, use all of that research to build well-written articles that we can then rank for with keywords that are related to our business. So again, we'll go back to Spectre. You'll click login. And then once you've logged in and signed up, you'll have a dashboard like this, which will give you a complete overview of your business. Things like your current domain rating, the sorts of keywords that you can target, and then it will start to generate potential keyword buckets that you can start to rank for, and then long tail variants that are within the keyword difficulty that you can actually rank for based on your domain rating. So if we go back to this screen here, you'll see we've got three terms here: keyword difficulty, search volume, and domain rating. These are all tightly linked, and you need to understand what all of these mean if you want to have any hope of actually ranking your website. But if you do this correctly, and you can see an example website here that has been going for over 5 years, you can see their traffic has slowly grown over that time to the point now they're ranking for 2.9 thousand organic keywords, and they're bringing in 23.8 thousand visits every single month organically. None of that is paid for. If they were to pay for this traffic in paid ads, it would cost them $29.6 thousand every single month. But for them, it's completely free because they've invested in organic SEO. You can see even for smaller websites as well, this one here only ranks for 4 keywords, but it already brings in 2.1 thousand organic traffic every single month. So if you can find long tail variants that you can actually rank for, even if you have a low domain rating, you can then start to bring in organic traffic that you can convert to customers. So let's go into a little bit of detail of how all of these relate. So if you're running, say, a sports nutrition brand, for example, you might want to rank for a term like electrolytes. But you can see here in Ahrefs, electrolytes is a hard term. So you need 160 referring domains at least to rank in the top 10 for that single word, electrolytes. So if you've got a new website or a new business, you can basically know that you will never rank for this term. It's impossible unless you build up your domain rating and you build up your bank of articles over time. And again, you can do this through automation. But what you can do is instead target long tail variants. So we click this one here, how to get electrolytes. You can see this has a much lower domain rating. So now we only need 24 referring domains to rank in the top 10. And this is also more likely what a user is going to actually search for. They wouldn't just type in electrolytes into Google. The type things out like an actual human. So what we need to do is using a tool like Spectre, it's going to find the long tail variants with those seed keywords that we can actually rank for. So it will look at our domain rating and then find keywords that are low enough keyword difficulty that we can actually rank for it. Then research the article, generate it. So we look at the schedule here. You can see we'll generate a bunch of different article types. So let's have a look at this guide article here. So the keyword here was artificial intelligence SEO. We've got SEO content strategy. So this is for an SEO tool. And you can see we've got a well-researched article with backlinks. We include things like images, and then we also include YouTube video links as well to make the article really useful. And then also always include the FAQ section at the bottom, so we're more likely to appear in Google search results when people ask question-style search queries. So what you want to do is go again to Spectre Resources, schedule a backlink finder. As I mentioned, you can just go to Resources at the bottom and you'll find it. You want to copy this entire prompt as is. And then at the top here, we'll replace all of these dynamic elements with information for our own business. We're going to go into the Claude desktop app, and then specifically you want to choose the co-work tab, because inside here, you'll see a thing called scheduled. And this is where we can set up scheduled tasks to run every single day. So this way we're going to get new backlink opportunities every day that we can then pursue. So you can see I've already set this up for my own business, and it's already returning to us links that we can actually pursue. So if we look at this opportunity here, it includes what the actual opportunity is, why it's relevant, the URL, competitor evidence. It also includes the contact details to reach out to the website owner and do things like post guest articles or ask them to include you in maybe a roundup that they've done. It's going to find a bunch of different types of backlink opportunities. So every single day when you run this, it will return a different type of opportunity. And it does this because we've got the focus rotation here. So depending on the day of the week, it's going to target different types of keyword opportunities. And this is why this is really good to run in a schedule, because every single day we're going to get different types of opportunities that we can pursue. Then all we have to do is just copy the draft outreach email that it gives us, email the website founder, and then try to start to slowly grow our backlink opportunities over time. So this is doing 90% of the work for us. All we then have to do is just reach out. If you want to write guest articles, you can do that as well. Again, you can generate those potentially with AI. I don't tend to like writing guest articles. I prefer to just try and appear in listicles, do backlink exchange, that kind of stuff. Or the other option is just to create high quality articles that people naturally link to. And then you can start to grow backlinks completely on autopilot as well. So you go to Claude Cowork, you go to scheduled, you click new task here, you'll type in the prompts, just paste it in there, replace the dynamic elements at the top with the details for your business, then give this a name, give it a description, press save, or actually choose the frequency as well. We want to go daily on this, and then I would run it in the morning, so you've got opportunities to pursue throughout the entire day. So run it about 9 or 8 o'clock, depending on when you get to your desk. Hit save on that, and then this will appear, something like this, backlink finder. And then you can see here all the times that this is run. So this is running every single day for me, giving me new backlink opportunities that I can reach out for. And then once we are slowly growing our domain rating, it means we can start to rank for higher value keywords. So these are the two core points of SEO, is domain rating and keyword difficulty. If we can automate both, that's how we can start to grow our organic traffic over time. And again, these are the kind of things that these websites are doing. So to rank for 2.9 thousand organic keywords, you can't be doing that manually. It would just, unless you had like a huge team of writers. Instead, just automate it. It's completely possible these days to do that. And then we can start to rank. So with the backlink finder on a schedule, and then sign up to Spectre, put in your website details, and you'll also get articles published to your website every single day. With those two together, those are like the two core points of SEO. And if you can master both of them, that's how you can slowly grow your SEO over time and then start to convert organic traffic into paid customers. SEO is always going to be an investment, and it does take time to compound over time. And I have to be honest about that. You're not just going to get results overnight. This requires a few months of investment before you start to see results. But then if you can stick with it, like this website here, over the course of 5 years, you can see how their traffic has just accelerated over time. So if you do want to grab the prompt, I've left a link down in the description, and I've also left a link so you can sign up to Spectre SEO itself. And if you want to see more SEO tips like this, I've linked another video which helps you also find keywords on autopilot. You might enjoy that too. But if you want to see more content like this, then please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.